Yes,
I love
Matt.
just having
Tom
that
Brady
playing in the
is softer
background.
than
Like
Cristiano
I love when my
Ronaldo.
mic is
hear
on. I love what. Okay, yeah.
That works.
I had to turn it
You
up all
got
the
to
way.
play the intro again.
This is Matt Bossman here in beautiful Kirtland, Ohio.
Oh, this intro?
Yes, Matt.
Yes, Matt.
Tom Brady is softer than Cristiano Ronaldo. Bullshit.
So, who are you going to pick number one in your fantasy draft?
Depends what pick I have. Knowing Tim will have the first pick because Tim rigs it. It's rigged.
Hold
It's
on.
It's all rigged.
Is
It's
he
all
going to pick
rigged.
Tom Brady, the softer?
No.
Somebody
I might, though.
needs to go back to this video here and cut out the part where he says.
Nah.
BS. No, we're fine.
Before
We're
the
fine.
bullshit.
But no,
See?
no.
Yeah. Yeah.
At first.
Right now, our draft order is Mr. Bossman.
Oh, God.
Matt Bossman.
Can we just rig it so that Kyle doesn't get the first? Actually, he'll take Russell Wilson, so it's okay.
No,
going
he's
to
going to
pick
take Baldwin.
Yeah, Doug Baldwin.
He's going to take Baldwin.
Okay.
I was thinking he was going to pick up Bell.
I have 5. Are you kidding me?
Me,
Fix that.
Jeremiah, Kyle, Tom, Matt, Tomps, Schroeder, and Gagliardi.
All right, hit randomize order again.
Okay. Keeping in mind this is going to be the order whether Mike likes it or whether Matt likes it or not.
Wait, why?
Just because it's already set that way. So hold on.
It's not random. This is fake news.
Your fake news.
Oh,
You're
goodness,
fake news.
man.
That puts me at 8.
Yeah, I'll keep that. We'll keep that.
I'm sorry. Hey,
I'm
Matt.
still at 5. This is BS. Okay.
Matt, I have something to tell you.
What?
You're not at a golf course, so you can't be saying fake news.
Hey, let me tell you something. Okay, there's a big problem with the way.
That's how it goes, Tom. So
Yeah,
how you
that's
doing
what's up.
today?
I'm doing well.
The media's trying to shut me up now. See, they're trying to turn off my mic, but it's not going to turn off my message. Okay. Now, when the one gets into the middle. No. Yeah, I'll take that. No. Yeah, we'll keep that. Keep that.
Oh,
Keep that one. You know what? Yeah.
Nope.
No. No.
Nope.
Yeah. No.
No.
No. Yeah. We'll take that.
Nope.
You should have seen there hitting randomize.
That's all I'm gonna do.
And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6.
We'll keep it right there.
Matt Bossman got fired. 4, 3, 2, 1.
We'll keep it right
Donald
there.
Trump got impeached.
That's not going to happen.
And let's just let
I think
everyone
it will.
know that Tom Brady is softer than Cristiano Ronaldo.
And that's what Matt Bossman can't live with.
All right. So, what are we talking about on the show? Oh, we're doing the political show?
No, we're gonna talk about
Yeah,
fantasy
talk about
football
fantasy football,
First?
yeah.
a little
Okay.
bit. Yeah. So, Mike's never played fantasy football before, so we're gonna have to help him along the way. Next Thursday, we're actually probably gonna push the draft back to 11:30, just so you 5 or 4 are aware.
Okay.
That way, we could get here at 11 and get everybody situated before the draft starts.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
As I was sitting here going, if everybody gets here at 11 or the draft starts at 11, no one's going to have any time to really set anything up. So.
Just do all auto pick. Everybody does auto pick.
Oh.
That'll make it fair.
No, we're not doing. I know. I've never done auto pick with Radio Station League. We're not starting this year.
Believe me, it'll make it fair.
Yeah, I'll still get David Johnson. So,
You know what? You can suck my Johnson.
hey, Mike, take your right hand.
No, don't do it.
Take your right hand.
Do
Put
it.
it up.
You will be
Put up
deported.
your right hand.
Just put up your right
And
hand.
smack to him.
You will be deported.
Well, it's no wall there, so it's not like that's going to do much.
I'm going to build a wall.
Well, we're building a wall on the southern border, and we're gonna get a giant walrus for the northern border.
I'm going to build a wall between Mike 1, Mike 2, Mike's 3 and 4, Mike 5.
You realize we don't
Just
have
divide
Mike
up
6
this whole
or
station.
5.
So are you here to win a championship? Well, not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4,
Matt,
not 5.
you could hit the broadside of a barn with your fantasy football teams.
Hey, let me tell you something, okay? I fired my GM from last year. for making that, the
Yeah,
trade.
thanks, by the way.
So you fired Donald Trump?
No, I fired
Yourself.
I fired Celine Kowal.
oh,
Yeah, she
Oh.
yeah, she's too busy, jerking the Jeff, so I'm just kidding.
Wow.
Anyway, so now we got to restart the stream. I love it.
This is one of those videos you want to post out.
So now we
so
can't
he
save
can-
this video, and I love just messing with you guys.
You have to save this, so yeah, Matt can get a good, smack to the face.
Wait, we need nicknames for this semester, each of us. So
I met your
yours
already
can be Mitt
train
Romney
wreck, so-
because
Train wreck?
no Trump.
Train wreck.
No,
Trump wreck.
Trump wreck. Okay.
damn it.
Trumpster fire.
That's pretty good.
We're gonna get them with fire and fury like no one's ever seen before.
with your
I
Alzheimer's.
encourage everyone to look up that word on Urban Dictionary.
I
It is great.
Trump fire?
Joy.
Trumpster fire.
Trumpster
So-
fire?
No, I feel like Moore's more of a Trumpster baby, and then
I'll create a
So who-
Trumpster
Yeah,
baby.
that's-
I would say money
No.
snorter.
Money store.
I'll have Ivanka's babies. Anyway, go ahead.
I'm shutting them off again, Tom.
it's agreed.
No one reason.
Oh yeah, Tim, you turned me on. Oh yeah.
What mic number are you
Uh, no. No. No.
I'm for.
No.
I'm for.
Oh, what are we?
Look at the number on the bottom of it. Jeez.
Oh, I'm sorry, Matt. Did you say something?
Yes. Hello.
Do you feel in charge?
No, that's my line.
He's
Script,
in
please.
charge. He's not in charge.
There we go. The monkey, the elephant in the room has been silenced.
Hey, rich boy, go
Be
and start
quiet.
some dollars.
Okay. So
All right,
let's
so
actually
let's-
get on. Let's actually get on track. And
Why don't you pull up a projected fantasy football like order, like the best available, if you could find one,
Yeah. So,
Okay.
and we could discuss that, like
Yeah.
fantasy
It's-
football.
It's
best-
definitely gonna be loaded with running backs at the top. So
It'll be interesting with Zeke and Bell what their issues are.
You know who I
Yeah.
think is the most interesting player this year is Adrian Peterson, because
Yeah, I
now
think
he's
so.
on the Saints and he's on a pass first team. His numbers are going to go way down unless they switch it to AP just getting the ball all the time. You know what I mean?
But
Well, if he gets
then
1,000
then you have to start
yards.
looking at Adrian Pearson as the utility back, because then is your
Well,
is your
I
flex.
feel he would be
If
a
you start
gr-
using Adrian Pearson as a flex because they're now in a pass offense when he's usually a runner. That they'll do a whole bunch.
You
of
know who's
stuff for
you know who's going to surprise a lot of people? I'm going to project this now. Christian McCaffrey.
I was thinking the same
Yeah,
thing.
because he is a pass running back, like Duke Johnson. So
Or even David Johnson. You saw how many reception touchdowns Johnson had last year?
Yeah, I mean, you could get a guy like that on your team, and McCaffrey's going to be looked at. Like they said, like last night they played the Texans. Deshaun Watson had a running touchdown. He played really good. Wish the Browns would have drafted him, but anyway, I think I really think that Christian McCaffrey is going to be great. Another guy that I expect to have an outstanding year is Odell Beckham Jr. I think just Odell is going to be fantastic this year because he has made it his goal to be the best wide receiver that ever played the game. And that's going to be huge for him. It's going to be huge for him. You know what I mean? So,
So on this fantasy football list, the top 10 best players available: David Johnson, Le'Veon Bell, Zeke, Antonio Brown, Julio, Beckham, Green, Evans, McCoy, Jordy Nelson.
no quarterbacks?
Wow.
No quarterbacks?
no quarterbacks in the top
QBs.
10.
Okay, well we
Nelson's
should
out there.
do it this way. I know you guys are
wait
going
a
to
second. Before we get that far, this may not even have quarterbacks listed.
Yeah, that's probably true. McCaffrey's 54. Holy
Hopeless.
crap. Oh, this is in the
Two.
pay leagues. This is
B.
by how you're paying.
And
The
and
highest
you'd be-
quarterback they have in the paid league is Tom Brady and Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
Wow.
It was still softer than Cristiano Ronaldo.
And Rodgers is softer than Cristiano Ronaldo?
So is Tom Brady. They both are.
No, they both aren't. No.
I
Okay.
can't
Okay,
wait
let's
for
look
Tom
at-
Brady to break his
Let's
leg.
go to ESPN, and we're going to look at the PPR for ESPN. Le'Veon, David Johnson, Brown, Zeke, Julio, Odell, Evans, Green, Nelson, McCoy. Sounds familiar. LaShawn McCoy, yeah.
Devontae Freeman signed a 5-year extension.
I didn't hear that.
Yeah.
With
I heard
Atlanta.
that,
It's
yeah.
worth $41.25 million
Yeah, he's
over the next 5 years.
Yeah, he's a very high-paid running back. I'm not expecting him to do that well. And
Hello?
somebody's not professional.
You're on with Bane. Welcome to Lake Effect Radio. How are you? Welcome to Politbane.
And why do we let him in the station?
I don't know.
Wait, you guys voted me.
I like how Tom's trying not
It's
to
a surprise. You guys all voted me assistant GM. This is what you
No,
get.
Weren't you
Don't worry,
running
Jeremiah.
unopposed?
The name that we used for the
What? What's that,
show
Mike?
that we were doing before.
Weren't you running unopposed?
Okay, that's not the point.
The name of the show we used before is Tom Can't Facepalm Any Harder.
That's true. I'm glad how Mike
works.
remembered that from 2 semesters ago when I ran unopposed.
Jeez.
Okay, you know what? Let me tell you something. I was
Yeah,
the
you
best
could-
candidate. I was the best candidate for assistant GM, and I plan on running for GM in the fall. Oh wait,
Dang.
what?
On this fantasy football mock draft, 10-team non-PPR, the ESPN guys did. First quarterback didn't go until round 4.
Who was that?
Wow.
It was
Tom Brady.
Tom Brady.
Yeah, let me tell you something about Tom Brady, okay?
He is softer than Cristiano Ronaldo.
No, that ain't true.
Yeah, it is.
When did somebody from West Virginia come into this? I don't know.
Let me tell you something, boy. My grandma. I'm just kidding.
It's a split
Yo,
personality disorder.
Multiple
Yo, grandma's
personalities.
hotter than.
So,
My
let me
wife,
make
my
a-
sister, my pig. All right. anyway.
let me make
Yeah,
a bold
they're
prediction
cheap.
on everybody's
So-
first pick
Wait,
after Jeremiah
I
says
could
so.
not say. This has to be said. So you like your sister?
Let me tell you something. If Ivanka was my daughter, I would beg her, okay?
Anyway, so I'm going to make a prediction on everybody's first pick. Let's see how I do. We know who I'm taking.
Who? David Johnson?
Yeah.
All right.
He's
Jeremiah second?
Yeah.
For that one? Okay.
It depends
You're
who's
gonna-
best available, though.
you're going to take Antonio Brown.
I-
Kyle's going to take Doug
I'm
Baldwin.
on the fence of what I'm.
Why does he just give him the Seattle Seahawks team? Just give him the whole darn team and see what he does. And if he wins a
Okay.
game, we'll pay him $5.
The fourth pick is Tom. You're going to take Zeke.
Wait, who's
I was
one?
like-
You're one.
Like, that's the thing.
1, 2, Kyle 3, he's 4, you're 5.
I was.
Alright.
I could take Zeke, although I'm not necessarily good with him going into a sophomore season.
Okay.
I expect a sophomore slump.
Then with the
I-
suspension.
This isn't college, Tom. There's no sophomore slump.
Second year slump, whatever.
What is he?
Yeah.
What in his 4th year? He's going to have senioritis. Not going to show up on Sundays. Just I'm not coming to the game. You know.
That could actually happen. This is
I mean, that is
talking
true.
about-
But actually, too, remember, Zeke's under investigation for something that I don't want to mention. So, I mean, if he doesn't
and
play.
it came out the other day that he will probably not be given a suspension by the NFL.
Yeah, but that's pending charges. I mean, that's pending investigation. Probably Mueller's involved on that one.
So who?
Anyway.
So let's see. Boston. Who'd you take first last year?
Odell?
I think it was Odell.
It was Odell.
You're not going to make that mistake again. You're not going to take Odell Beckham Jr.
I'll,
Not that.
I'll tell you who I'm not taking. LaShawn McCoy.
Agreed.
I'm not taking him. I don't think he's going to be good.
You-
So I'd
If
actually,
anyone
like,
takes
in my case,
him-
I might take Zeke, but if Le'Veon Bell is still on the board and he has 2 games against the Browns, I would rather pick Bell over Elliott.
But is Bell suspended this year?
No.
He
Not that
doesn't
I've
have any
heard.
suspensions?
I don't.
Here,
think
here's
he's
a guy
handed
that I
out
want you
those
guys to
yet.
realize that is still kind of iffy for your wide receivers, Martavius Bryant,
yeah.
because he's like, isn't he still suspended?
I thought
He's going to be reinstated next week, apparently.
Well, then, you know,
It's
you
going to
never
be
know.
better than Josh Gordon.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Kyle's gonna. We should all write an article about how Josh Gordon got reinstated, and then sign ESPN at the bottom. Then give it to Kyle
And say he
on the
signed
day
with
of the
Seattle.
draft. And I'm looking for Josh Gordon. I can't find him. Where is he? Where is he? He's there, Kyle. Just wait till your pick
No,
runs
he's
out.
actually still out there. if you go into and look at all,
Is
the
he still on the
creations-
Browns? Listed on the Browns?
Yes.
I mean, if we get him back, I'm not going to say that's a bad thing.
Yeah.
Like, I would love Josh
It's
Gordon.
not a bad thing for the Browns. However, I would still not take Josh Gordon until it was like dire. Until you
Yeah, I mean, he'll
absolutely know
probably be
that
a
he's
free
gotta
agent.
be
He'll
in.
go undrafted. Which, if he comes back like week 4 or 5, I'd pick him up.
Yeah.
You know what I
There
mean?
would be a rush to see who would pick him up.
Yeah. So anyway, go to round.
Matt,
yeah,
you're gonna take Jordy Nelson. I think
I would take Julio.
Julio.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I trust.
That's true.
I mean, I really like Jordy, but he's injury prone, and Julio just has been a monster.
Lights out.
He's on path to being a Hall of Famer.
I can't decide who Mike's gonna take because he's new to the league. So
like the thing is, I because of what Matt's been saying, I might actually take Odell Beckham Jr. at 4, just to tick you off.
Well, no, I mean that wouldn't tick me off. I'd rather have Julio anyway. His numbers
True.
in fantasy are better.
Fine,
and
then
plus,
I'll draft
if you-
Julio Jones.
but no,
instead of Odell
but if you look at Odell Beckham, who he has now, I mean he's in competition with Brandon Marshall on the other side.
Yeah.
Also Sterling Shepard, who's the rookie.
Mm-hmm.
Coming off of his rookie year. So Eli Manning's going to have a lot of targets.
Yeah.
And he's not just going to necessarily toss it up to Odell to make grabs
Like,
all the
that's-
time.
Yeah.
That's the thing. One of the things that I'm noticing is that on teams that are usually considered very pass-heavy offenses, teams like the New York Giants or a biggie or anybody
The Saints.
who seems to have or the Packers were another one
Yeah.
that I thought of.
Yeah.
You don't want to take a wide receiver from one of those teams because they're all going to have their receptions and yards and touchdowns spread out almost evenly.
I
among
think when you talk about the Packers, the only
So
guy that
bring
you
it
would
down
want
the
to
entire
take
thing.
is
That's why
Jordy
Julio-
Nelson because Nelson's going to be the majority
Well,
when it comes to
Montgomery-
who's going to be catching touchdowns, who's going to be getting
what about Ty
8 or Ty who Hilton
Montgomery?
Oh, Montgomery. I mean, he's one of those one-hit wonders, in my opinion. Last year they really needed him because of injuries. They really needed him to step up. Just like Dexter McCluster, when he was with Kansas City and Jamal Charles was hurt,
Yeah.
he was heavily relied on
Yeah.
by that offense. So you look at guys like that, and then after they've had fantasy breakout years, the next year you don't hear from them because Jamal Charles was back. You don't hear about him because Jordy Nelson came back. That's why Montgomery's numbers tanked. So, it's just they're fill-ins. They're rentals, basically.
What is your guys' opinion of Brandon Cooks this year?
I think he's going to be great. I think that was the steal of free agency for the Patriots. Not because I like Tom Brady or anything, but the last thing, if you're the Saints, if you're any team in this league, the last thing you need to do is give a number 1 target to the Patriots. Because Cooks is arguably, I mean, you think that look at Julian Edelman, quarterback from Kent State. Now a big-time wide receiver on the Patriots. I mean, you give Tom Brady the tools, he's going to build houses. I mean, he is in
That's more like if you give Bill Belichick the tools.
yeah, but
Bill
I mean
Belichick was the person who turned Edelman into a wide receiver.
but I mean Tom Brady
Not
Tom Brady is
Tom Brady
going
will throw
to
him. Tom Brady will throw to the sandwich that he had and is now over on the half sandwich that's now over on the sideline.
yeah, like what Tim ate. But I mean the thing is like Tom Brady has a very quick release time out of the pocket. Or in the pocket. So when he's in the pocket, now you give him a guy that's going to break open for long passing touchdowns. Mm-hmm. I mean, Gronk's numbers might tank this year because Cooks is going to be that heavily relied on. And then you have Julian Edelman. And then you have, who else do they have on
Malcolm
the team?
Mitchell.
Yeah, and then you have guys like that. So you're going to have that number 1 target in Brandon Cooks. I mean,
Well,
he's a fantasy question mark for me, but I really do think he's going to have a good season.
What was that?
depends on Gronk even be not hurt.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah, that was my fault picking
the
him
health
last
of
year.
Robert Gronkowski is the problem.
Every time I've seen people that picked Gronk in the past before last year, Gronk was putting up numbers for them. I mean, numbers you wouldn't believe. So that's why I'm kind of like, oh crap, I picked him and now he's hurt for half the year. I didn't like that.
Of course you didn't,
No, I did not.
because you
like that.
lost.
Be quiet. Anyway, so and I
Because
also
you
had,
traded David Johnson,
I had the no, I didn't have the backup. Who was my backup tight end?
Delaney Walker.
No, I don't think I had
Bennett.
Walker.
I thought I might
it
have had
Bennett?
Delaney Walker.
And now the Patriots also have Dwayne Allen
Ooh.
as their backup tight end.
But he's up there in age too.
Yeah, but I mean, Tom Brady's 40.
And all of you make sure you vote in the poll about whether Tom Brady is softer than Cristiano Ronaldo or not.
You can beep my beep. All right.
Already did it.
Oh, you did, Mike? Thanks. Anyway, so
Is
So
Matt
you had
Lawson
Gronk
soft?
You're,
and
you're
Bennett.
welcome.
You
I
had
had-
Bennett.
I had Martellus Bennett. Okay.
Who's now in Green Bay, by the way.
Yeah.
Back in Green Bay.
I had
Right.
Emmanuel Sanders, Jordy, Odell.
Wait, no, wait. Was Martellus Bennett a Packer? He was.
I don't think so.
He used to be
God,
a,
my running
no, he
backs
used to be
were
a Cowboy. That's what it was.
last year. Or
Yeah, they were crap because you gave up David Johnson,
Yeah.
which you never should have done.
Never should have done that. Yeah.
Like
Probably
the trade
not.
we were originally doing, you probably would have won the league if you kept Johnson.
What was our original trade?
It was Ingram and Tom Brady for Luck and Hyde.
And were you going to accept that?
I told you if I was going to accept it, it had to be David Johnson, or there was no deal.
Dun dun dun.
Wow, my front office, you're fired.
Well, I had originally told you that I would accept the trade as it was, and then I said, but then I literally snuck in you giving me David Johnson, and you hit the accept button.
This is rigged. I would have won the league last year. This is bull
No, wait
hockey.
a second. No, wait a
I
second.
doubt that.
In my defense, all you had to do was actually read and pay attention to detail.
Okay, you know I go to Lakeland. That's not possible.
If you go to Kent State, you have more.
I can't read, can't write.
Well, let's
They have a
just-
handicap, okay?
Let's just say this, Mr. Bossman.
What?
Focus matters.
Okay, let me tell you something that matters. Matters. Okay, Mr. Science Guy.
No.
Tim P., the science fiend. Let me tell you something, okay?
You take Trump and stick him up your beep.
Hey, Jeremiah, you like Camel cigarettes? Because I can put them somewhere where you'll go beep. Woo.
And
At least I'll have to stand
We got to be on
outside the-
Sirius XM radio, then we could be uncensored.
At
I mean,
least
that
I'll
would be
stand
perfect.
Outside the White House,
This
looking
is definitely
into
a Trumpster fire at this point.
An example of mattering.
Dumpster fire.
You
looking
like
at Trump.
your dong is on fire. Ch-ch-ch-ch.
How many more times do I have to mute these three today?
I'm not sure how many bleeps we would have to put into this.
What?
I'm pretty sure we would have to get a new computer just to do this show,
Yeah.
and then like have a separate computer. to do
Or
all
actually
that.
would have to get the delay.
Jeremiah likes my beep.
Just go stand outside the White House and look in the window at your,
And
little
watch
fetish.
Melania shower? Ooh.
Yes, Matt, Tom Brady is softer than Cristiano
I
Ronaldo.
hurt myself today.
Let me ask you a question, Matt.
What?
Looking
Are
at
you going to take
Donald
Tom
Trump.
Brady in round 2?
I mean, I
Yes
don't
or no?
know. I don't know because first of all,
Because he won't be there in round 3.
what are you
I,
going
Bull
to take him?
prediction.
I feel like
I'm not picking them up.
Gagliardi.
I
would
feel like
be-
Gagliardi's going to pick him
Yeah.
up.
Yeah, he's going to be the dark horse of this whole league. He's going to
Yeah.
screw us all, like not gently, like it's
'cause
going to
I'll
hurt
put it
really
this way.
bad.
Gagliardi would take Tom Brady if only because he's a Michigan alum.
Yeah.
That's
This is
true. I
true.
forgot about that.
Is there going to be sandpaper involved?
I mean, whatever makes your boat float, sweetie.
How come you're not in New Jersey right now?
Because I can't afford
I
to
was about
play
to
at
say
the
whatever
golf place.
butters your bunghole, which is even worse.
I need TV from my bunghole.
Come on, go
Fire.
see your
Fire.
daddy.
All right, you can officially mute me. That's fine.
Okay, so but here's the thing. Go back to that round by round thing.
Okay.
Um,
Hold on.
yes. Do you feel in charge? Yes, I feel in charge. I'm in charge.
What is he saying?
I'm
the last time I'll ever say that. Turn me on to him.
I don't want you to say it, so I'm glad that's the last time you'll
But
ever
Why
say
did
it.
that have to be the first thing you
Like
said
turning
after
them
the
on.
mic got turned back on?
Because Tim turned me on. Anyway, so here, let's see. Triplet took LaShawn McCoy. Does that say Cockcroft? That's a great name.
Yeah, Cockcroft.
Jordan Howard. Well, yeah, they might be run heavy this year. I don't know.
Jordan Howard helped me win the league last year, that's for sure.
You can beep my beep.
Wait, Jordan Howard.
Thank you.
I just want to get a
No,
closer look
Jordan
at the-
Howard.
All right,
That's the tight
the one
end.
thing I want to look at is this round 2 because I'm starting to see some like idiotic picks right here at the beginning.
I kind of agree now. I'm
You
looking
might
at
want to
this.
look in the mirror.
AJ Green. AJ Green is a good top pick, but
Yeah, AJ Green, but Melvin Gordon.
I think A.J. Green will be there at the end of round 2. Unless he takes
Melvin
him.
Gordon now plays for the
That's one of your
Clippers.
guys.
Look at your screen. Melvin Gordon plays for the Clippers now.
I know.
Yeah, he took CP3 spot
yeah.
and played with
Somebody had to.
Gallinari.
I'm not 100% sure.
Would you
what
take
I'm
DeMarco
doing.
Murray that
Oh
early?
heck no!
No,
I wouldn't.
definitely not.
He's not ready for a bounce back.
I would
that-
take Jay Ajayi first.
Yeah, then go to round 3 and look at the very first pick.
Yeah, Leonard.
Leonard Fournette. Dang.
But do they have no like? There's no trust in Blake Bortles' ability. Like, what is their problem here? Christian McCaffrey that early at 4. Terrell Pryor in 3. Come on.
Considering that they have Christian McCaffrey drafted above Tom Brady in that
Like,
fourth
okay,
round.
I do agree in round 3 the Alshon Jeffrey pick.
Yes.
Like, I
agree
think
with that.
what he's the number 1 target now
but
for
Terrell,
Wentz.
but Terrell Pryor above
Alshon Jeffrey.
Alshon Jeffrey. I don't agree with that.
Come on, man.
Well, DeAndre Hopkins had a bad year last year, too. I'm
Yeah,
surprised
I know.
he's as high as he is.
Kyle's gonna take Marshawn Lynch number 1.
Think so?
It'll either be 1 or 2. That's my
That's a
bold
good
prediction.
point.
But he plays for Oakland now, so there might be some hatred there. I might pick up
But
Marshawn
it's
Lynch.
beast mode, though.
Screw it.
I may pick up Lynch. We'll see.
I was
He'd be at my
I
bench
was
though.
deeply saddened by how DeAndre Hopkins performed last year. 'Cause
Yes.
I had him on my team, so
I had him on
I
my
thought he would be good, and then he's like, and he just tanked.
I had him on my team in my other league, and I only started him once.
Really?
That was week 1.
really. Shoot.
Won that league too, by the way.
By the way, are we gonna end this by 1? Because it's 12:45.
Probably my.
All right, because of the buses.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. We can end it. We'll end in about 10 minutes.
All right.
If you guys have anything else we want to talk
He's
about.
got to put that Trump stick up his.
Beep. So yeah, I helped you there. The assist. I'm Chris Paul.
So. Oh wait. NFL clears Martavius Bryant to participate in the Steelers' preseason practices and games.
Now
Would
about
you-
Bell and Elliott.
Would you take Martavius Bryant at all?
Low round,
I agree.
Yeah, low round. Bench.
especially considering you're looking at the guy
The
like
other side of Antonio Brown.
Okay,
Yeah.
who would you take first? Martavius Bryant or Sammy Watkins?
Sammy Watkins.
Watkins.
I wouldn't pick Watkins.
I wouldn't pick Watkins.
But if you had to take somebody before one or the other,
Bryant.
Bryant.
I feel like being on the opposite side of Antonio Brown is going to be better than being on the opposite side of whoever plays alongside Sammy Watkins. I don't even know who the other starting wide receiver
Just for
is.
kicks and giggles, look up the Buffalo Bills depth chart.
Yeah.
Also the Browns too. Let's see who we're playing with tonight. Let's see what Brock Osweiler's working with.
Yeah. So Bills depth chart.
Andre Holmes.
Who the hell is that?
Don't even know who that is.
Who?
Oh, they have Anquan Bolden now. They just
Oh,
signed
that's
him.
true. They didn't just get Bolden.
Okay. All right. That's good. Veteran.
I like that
side
Rod
pick.
Streeter. He played a little bit last year. He did okay. But who the hell is Andre Holmes? Patrick DeMarco. Experience, 6 years.
12 touchdowns.
Watch. Andre Holmes is the GOAT now. This year he's going to have like a breakout season. Nobody picks him.
Yeah. It goes for 1,500 yards and 12 touchdowns. 103 receptions.
Saints list Ingram and Peterson as co-starters. Interesting.
But that's for the first game, right? Preseason game?
Yeah, I mean, that has to be just a preseason thing.
Oh, that's for tonight. Oh, yeah, they're playing us. I forgot.
Well done, Matt.
Shh.
I mean, sure, I forgot that. Completely forgot that.
Oh, they have
Saints were
Ted Ginn
playing us.
Jr. now.
Ooh. Ooh.
DeMarco Murray has had a hamstring injury he's close to returning from.
I would not pick DeMarco Murray.
Broncos
The
Seaman.
only way I take DeMarco Murray is if he's still available in the middle of the later rounds.
Broncos Seaman to start first preseason game.
Here, this will make you feel warm, fuzzy deep down size.
What's that?
Bell's holding out
Oh, is
pre or
Yeah.
season.
Because he wants the contract.
Oh crap!
Tom.
Sorry, Tom.
Now that puts a dent in my plans. Thank you, Le'Veon.
Well, I had to see about the suspension.
Giants Shepherd carted off the field.
Sprained ankle.
Okay. Well, as long as it's not a torn ACL,
Yeah.
that would suck.
If it was torn ACL, you could likely see OBJ getting more.
Yeah.
All right, who would you rather pick? Quarterback, wide receiver, or running back in the first round?
Running back
Running back?
Yeah.
without hesitation.
That's what you have to do.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do.
Oh.
Probably.
We'll see who's there when we get to you.
If you put a report out that I am going to take a running back, I'm not going to confirm nor deny it's fake news.
I'm fully anticipating the wide receiver because I already planned out my entire draft strategy. I'm fully anticipating at least two of my wide receivers still being there when we get to me at the end of round 2, and I will take them both.
Ooh.
Who?
He's not
gonna
going to
tell
tell
you.
you.
No, you have to tell me, or else it's against the law of gravity.
Get it right,
you will
Matt.
be screwing up the Constitution, okay?
It's against the laws of Matt Bassman.
It's against the laws of me. You have to be honest with me.
We can't hear you.
All right, tell me
to get
what
Donald
team one of them
Trump's
plays for.
Out of your mouth.
We already talked about him.
AJ Green. Yeah. Well, at least you confirmed it.
That makes sense.
Well, the thing is, I know Green's not going to be there because the guy who usually picks him is sitting right there in a blue shirt.
You Bengal lover. What are you, an AJ McCarron going on a honeymoon?
Let's just put it this way. You
I
want
can't
to
hear
pick
you. Get
somebody
Donald Trump's
who plays offense in
out
the
of your
AFC
mouth.
North.
Yes.
Why? Because they play the
Browns
twice a
game.
year.
Twice
A game.
Twice a game.
For 12 minutes, we're going to play the Browns in Cleveland. And then for the rest of the time, we're going to scurry our little butts down to Cincinnati and play them again.
Well, take a look at my roster from last year. What my starting roster from last year? I only had, I think it was 2 players from my original draft left on my team.
Ooh.
I either traded or dropped everyone else.
And the only 2 you still had on your team were?
AJ? No.
No, they were, I don't even remember now. Hold on.
Well done.
Yes. Thank you. Dez. And that's it.
Go to my team one more
You
time.
had literally only one person that was still on your team.
It was Dez.
Go down a little bit. 7 and 8. Holy crap. I had Roethlisberger, Patriots, Spencer Ware. Oh, God.
What do you think of Latavius Murray in Minnesota while we're on the subject of running backs?
I would not. I would steer clear.
Me too.
Because of Sam Bradford, they really like him there.
Which is sad.
But he's actually good with Minnesota. Which is
even
surprising.
worse.
Just surprisingly. Done.
I mean, you look at this. Draft. Des Bryant. That's it.
Dragon type executor.
That would be me.
You are.
And I
Homo.
did. I don't know if you noticed, but I did retire the Omaha Tornadoes name. Since I won a championship with it, now I'm a different team.
What's your name?
I am the San Antonio Force this year.
Okay.
Forrest?
Force.
Why are you
I
San
feel-
Antonio?
I feel like I'm going to go Pokemon themed again.
Why am I San Antonio? Very good question.
Oh, gosh.
When I was in high school, I did a whole economics project on expansion franchises
Okay.
for NFL. Okay. That's where Omaha Tornadoes came from. In my other league that I won last year, I was the Tallahassee Mercury. I retired that name too.
Okay.
The San Antonio Force, fun fact, used to be a member of the Arena Football League
Oh,
in the
okay.
early 90s. Then, in my other league, I'm going with the Richmond Revolution.
Okay.
Arena Football.
Okay.
Late 90s. But these... I didn't know that when I made the economics project. Like, I actually came up with these names myself.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
They're saying it's possible Zeke could be suspended.
Oh.
Who
That's
is?
new. Zeke.
Okay.
So,
I that's the thing. I think Zeke would still. Zeke will obviously still get drafted.
I agree.
But he's not worth the top
would
two.
Yeah, like that's the thing. Would you take Zeke in the first round knowing he's not going to be starting? What would it be, like the first two games?
Which is why I think Jeremiah's going to take Brown at number 2.
Yeah, that would
makes
be the
sense.
switch. Yeah.
It makes sense. Like, I'm expecting Jeremiah to be wide receiver heavy.
Now that you say that, he's going to take like Roethlisberger number 1.
No.
Don't tell
He's
me
not
I
that
live my
stupid.
life.
How would I tell you what
He's
I
not
want to tell
stupid
you?
at all.
Oh, God, no, I wouldn't pick Big Ben. I never will pick up Big Ben unless every single QB in the league has a broken something.
Oh, Johnny Manziel's back in your mind then?
No, he tried to attack Cop lately.
That's true.
Wait,
was
what?
it Palmer?
What?
Johnny got in a little fight. and
I didn't
ran
hear about
away.
that.
He attacked a guy. He ran away. When the cops got up to him, he tried to go after the police officer. But the bad thing is he forgot about those big bzzz things they carry.
So actually, while we're sitting here, I'm going to go ahead and make that switch to 11:30 for next Thursday.
Okay.
So, next Thursday is the draft, like I've said. If you have a laptop, bring it. If you
Okay.
have a phone, bring it. Because we're going to sit in this radio station and do the draft live on mic.
Yep.
All right, cool.
We did it
We
last
did it
year,
too. Yeah.
and we did it the year before that.
Okay.
So, and we did the fantasy basketball draft live too last year. Which, if you guys want in on that,
Yeah.
that'll get going pretty soon. I know you're already in the league.
Yeah.
I'll do
You're
it.
in the league.
Yeah.
He's in the league. I'm in the league. And
if you want to join
I
us
might
for the
as well.
basketball, yeah.
yeah, that'd be good, Mike. Then let's see, it was the 4 of us, and then Reenie and Josh. Well, I'm kicking Josh out first, so
I'll
you
just,
can have Josh's spot. And by the way, Mike, we'll show you how to change your team name so your initials aren't fired.
what happened?
It's just under settings.
Yeah.
When you're on the profile.
You're all fired.
No,
We can't hear you. Get Donald Trump's.
I relabeled his team. Like, I was going to put Mike there, and I put his team name is putting Mike T here, and he hasn't changed it yet. So we'll show you how to do that.
I'm fired.
And his initials were FIRE, literally.
I missed a call.
All
From
right,
Tim.
so
Are we ready to go?
Ready to
I
go?
believe it's time to go.
Yeah.
Next week, I would expect you guys to stay till 2, because I don't know how long the draft's going to
That's
take.
fine.
So
Yeah.
prepare to take the 2 o'clock bus.
All right.
Now, if you guys want to stay and help Jeremiah with some stuff, that's perfectly acceptable. I
Yeah.
would appreciate that.
Yeah.
But if you guys have to boogie, that's fine. So we meet again, kids. See you next Thursday.
Yep.
If we get here early enough, maybe we'll
There
open
will
some
be
packs.
there will be no opening packs next Thursday because there will be a draft. That is beyond question.
No, there actually may be opening packs before if we get situated fast
No,
enough.
I said beyond question. It is now fact.
It's more about
Take it.
It's
Tom
LeBron.
Brady is softer than.
I'm not going to listen to you. You're fake news.
Yes, Matt, Tom Brady is softer than Cristiano Ronaldo.